Sul and Labas. Welcome to another episode of the Payne Family Ultimate Decades Challenge. The year's 1378, it's day one, it's Thursday, and we're here in Lithuania with Vilkas Miskinis' family, who have been staying pretty consistent, pretty safe, and pretty happy overall. They're a really nice bright spot in the family tree actually right now, which is crazy. I was just thinking about how you remember how his parents had so much trouble getting a child who could live, and his mother ended up doing that witch's trade that cost her youth, and it was a terrible, grisly way to go. Yeah. But look, now they have accomplished everything. So Raphael became a teenager not that long ago. Oh my gosh, he's so cute. But his next brother, well, half brother, I guess, Ramunas also became a teenager last episode in the background. He's also so cute. They're so cute so far. Ramunas did age up pretty crazy looking, to be honest. I'm going to go ahead and put a picture up on the screen. I don't know if it's a very good one, but look at how he came out. He chose every accessory that was available to him. But the boys are just out here hanging out, fishing. It was really popular as an idea for Raphael to go into the fisherman's, sort of have a fisherman shop, and it looks like he enjoys fishing. So that is actually pretty good. He just gave up though. Congrats, Ramunis. I feel like we're gonna stay with these guys today because it's been a minute since we were last here, and I don't know, I just kind of want to hang out with them. The two younger kids, Swalyoni and Povilis, they're over here playing monkey bars with each other, just kind of hanging out. Swalyoni, I think, is up for her teenage birthday next year, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think it's this year, but it's really soon. Povilis is, of course, our only little redheaded baby. Vilkas is kind of he's a pretty happy chappy. So everything's going really well here today so far. They're all just getting along. So the last time that we were in Lithuania, like I think it was 2 episodes ago, we were talking about the big changes that have happened in this area around this time. And we were talking about how Algirdis, who had been Grand Prince of Lithuania, passed away, and he left one of his younger sons in charge. This son was named Yogaila. Actually, now I'm not sure that I'm saying that right. 1 second. It looks like it's probably Yogaila. That might even be being said wrong. I'm going to call him Yogaila. He's an interesting guy though, because oh my gosh, look at Vilkas over there with Swalyoni. So in terms of Yogaila, he's a pretty complicated figure. Something that I think is a fun fact about him is the fact that he bathed and shaved daily, which was really uncommon at this point in time. Obviously, it was tough just getting the water for that. He came to power when he was only 27 years old, but he was already pretty experienced in issues regarding diplomacy, warfare, government. He was a quiet and short guy. Often this led others to underestimate him. And something that's interesting about him is that he did not want to share power like his father had done. He wanted to have control of all of Lithuania, and he wanted to continue expanding the territories just as his father and his uncle had done. He was a good warrior, although this wasn't easily recognized by his peers because he was very cautious. He didn't like to make mistakes. He never used force if he thought that he could use some kind of trickery or some kind of negotiation instead. A quote from the book about him is that he made avoidance of combat through tardiness to a high art. And the benefit of that for him, of course, is that that prevented his troops from getting too tired. But what it also meant is that he didn't always keep his exact commitments. However, he was never called out for cowardice because he would eventually show up, just like I said, eventually. So he was pretty cunning. He also didn't seem to mind bending his morals or bending his ideals if it benefited him. And if he felt like he could get something out of it, then he didn't seem to mind sort of like bending to whatever the situation required in his perspective. For example, the Teutonic Knights were some of his biggest enemies. He really disliked them. However, he was willing to make deals with them if it meant that he could get what it was he wanted out of them. For example, in 1377, he made a truce with the Teutonic Order, and he claimed at the time that this was to deprive one of his enemies of support from the Teutonic Order's like brother order in Livonia. However, when the hostilities resumed after a short interlude, the attacks by the Crusaders focused suspiciously on Samogitian, which was his uncle's territory. And so remember how we said that he was pretty cunning, that he didn't want to share power? I wish I could say this is the only time this is going to happen, but Jogaila is a very complex figure. And as time goes on, we'll learn more about how he impacts the history of this area. And I can tell you it's a big one. Oh my gosh, I love seeing these guys just chatting with each other. Povilis, our only redheaded buddy, you're chatting away. These guys are just so happy and so wholesome and so, I don't know, so good. Swayone, look at you go. Nobody asked you to, and you just went ahead and started cleaning things up, and hopefully you'll even take yourself to the restroom. Oh, I almost forgot to tell you guys. So in between episodes, I was like going around, and actually I was with somebody on a date because there's a lot of teens up for their marriages. So I was like trying to get people out dating. And what happened was that Egla went into labor. So I left the date and went over to sort of see what the situation was. So Egla had a son. She gave birth to a son. Her mother was there helping out. It was so nice. And the boy they named Philip, he and mom were both totally fine. So that's really exciting. Go, gentlemen, go. Sorry, fella, we can't hit them all. That's just the way that life goes. Are you guys still playing archery or are you just kind of blabbing? I mean, I don't mind either way. I'm just curious because I thought you were supposed to be out here archerying. Swayone, how did you get mischief if I can ask you such a question? Oh, he wants to go and play archery. He's like, well, if you guys aren't going to do it, I'm going to do it. But I say again, is anybody actually playing or are you guys just chatting? Because it seems like you're just blabbing with each other. Which again, like, that's fine. Oh, look at all these boys. Raphael. Oh, he's shooting from back there? No, I don't know what he's doing. He's just walking around. This family is really nice. Like, look at how close they are. They all just autonomously. Don't, sir. Oh no, you broke it. You jerk. Oh, trash bins. Why? Where you going, kid? Just over here to blibbity blab with your brother? You go for it, girly. Tasman, did you make all of this tea? Swayone, do you want to grab one? You are quite ill. Yeah, things are going pretty well for Vilcus's family. They're pretty happy. They're learning skills. I do think that, oh, I think I was saying earlier that Raphael, it was a really popular idea for him to become a fisher and to have like a little fish stall. And so I think we'll go ahead and do that because I don't know, he doesn't give me the feeling that he wants to go to war, that he wants to be engaged in battle. It just doesn't seem like his kind of thing to me. And so I kind of feel like that's not his future. Whereas Ramunas, I feel like maybe is interested. Buddy, don't freak out. Oh, what beautiful lighting. And look, Vilcus came to stand outside just for us for this outro shot, but I think I'm going to leave these guys here. In the morning, we're going to be with Simas' sons, so I'll see you in the morning. Oh, he was able to cope with grief in a healthy way, and he wants to become a foodie instead of a glutton? I say, yeah, do it. If that's what makes you happy, do it, buddy. And congrats on dealing with grief in a healthy way. I didn't do anything, but however it worked out is how it worked out. So anyways, I will see you in the morning at the next household. All right, good morning. It's day 2 of 1378. It's Friday, and we're here with the Miskinis family. Well, with part of them, because between the last home and this one, Danielis had already moved out because Danielis wanted to live with his spouse. He got married to her. It was a beautiful ceremony. They had a grand old time. And unfortunately, though, he started to feel pretty sickly the last couple of days. His stomach was hurting pretty badly. He got worse and worse, and they knew something was wrong, so they called the local barber surgeon to come and take a look at him. But unfortunately, the barber surgeon was unable to look at this. Okay, I'm sorry. One second. Olde just came outside to look at the snow, and look at this cape. But yeah, so Danielis, the youngest of Simas's children, he buried his soulmate, of course, as soon as he was able to. They were really excited. She was pregnant and expecting, so they were really excited to be together and to start their life together. However, he ended up having a lot of stomach problems and a lot of stomach pain, and what happened was that they called for the local barber surgeon, and when the barber surgeon came, they recognized the symptoms of appendicitis, and so they attempted to fix the situation, but unfortunately, they did more harm than good. And ultimately, Danielis actually just passed away in the time that it took me to get from the last lot to this one. I tried pleading for him. Grim did not have it. Grim was not interested. And so Danielis is no longer in this world, meaning that Alexis is the last survivor of Simas's line. Well, of Simas's sons. I also went ahead and had Katrina give birth because she'd been pregnant. It was a daughter. However, for Katrina to survive this birth, she cannot roll the numbers 1 or 11. That's it. So, oh, thank God. And for the baby to survive, she cannot roll the numbers 1, 5, 7, 10, 12, 15, 17, or 20. Oh, gosh. Dang it. Oh, man. Okay. It is what it is. So Danielis has passed along none of his genetics, and his branch of Simas's line is over. It came to an abrupt and early start. But I was thinking about it because I was thinking, if Simas hadn't been able to save Alexis last episode or last year, then that would have meant that Simas's line would have been down to only Albert. Albert would have been the last survivor of Simas's line. And to be honest, I really don't see Albert getting married, and I don't really see him raising children. Like, maybe I'm wrong, but I don't see that happening. So I'm really glad that Alexis was saved, but there was no saving Danielis this time, unfortunately. Alexis doesn't seem to have registered the loss of his brother. His mother is grieving. She has got the moodlet, but I guess Alexis doesn't recognize it. Oh my gosh, 10 days? Don't say that to me. So I guess he doesn't recognize it, or maybe he's just come to accept that that's the way that life is at this point in time. I'm not 100% sure. Elzbieta is pretty happy here. She is in question mark, so I imagine we'll be here with her when she goes into labor. I was just curious if she has any other relationships. Oh, she at some point met Kennard. She doesn't really have any friends, so I guess she's pretty focused on her work. Oh, complimentary appearance. His appearance, that's cute. And as usual, Valda's just going off to deal with her grief by being in nature the way that she always does. Valda's had such a tough life, man. Well, hopefully soon you'll have some grandchildren of your own, Evalda, and hope will be on the horizon. But it was a pretty bad move from the last lot to this one. I won't lie. It was a little bit shocking. I thought for sure we would be able to at least like, I don't know. I kind of thought that one of them would survive, the baby or Danielis, but I guess I was mistaken. Oh, Elsbieta, your hood is the cutest, and so is your little backpack. What a cute outfit, if I can say so myself, as the one who gave it to you. Oh, but I'd also had Danielis and his wife Katrina go to that Nilsson lot. And so part of me wonders if that was part of the curse as well, is that, like, you know, they went to that lot. That lot has had a lot of tragedy. And so maybe I don't know. I try to blame other things to make sense of the insanity of playing through the Middle Ages, but it is what it is. The dice were cruel, Grim was cruel, and that's just the way that things go sometimes, I guess. Could you give her a back rub? That's the one thing that, you know, there's a lot of. Are you in labor? She's in labor. It's go time right now. Avalda? Avalda, we need you. Don't worry about that. Actually, do you want to go to the bathroom? It's just I can't imagine how badly you might have to go. Avalda, I need you over here. And Alexis, I don't know, go stare at the world. Oh, it's raining? Okay, stay inside. Don't go out there. You can instead, you just go make a candle, dude. There's a lot of setup just to have him make a candle. But listen, Avalda, yeah, try some light makeup. Buddy, this isn't about you. Avalda, I know you're really sad and you're really upset and that this is a really horrible moment, but you have a grandchild on the way, and I think no, Avalda, please, you need to be here to support her because she feel the baby and have hope for the future from the fact that there's a new baby on the way, and we need you to help us with this birth because Elzbieta has never had a child before. Katrina had, actually. She'd had a daughter that we would have met, but now that's a moot point. But we need you, Avalda, to help us so that we can make it through this birth totally fine and you can support us because we can't have any more loss today, please, and certainly not with Simas's line. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. My apologies. Go, Elzbieta, go. I know, I'm so sorry, Avalda. I'm so sorry. Go, Elzbieta, go, 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 go. You are bringing back the name that we didn't speak of in the past, the name that was the cursed name, the name of our enemy. Please, please let this go well. Elzbieta, oh, poor Volda. Look at her. She's just like, how is this life? Okay, it's a girl. Oh, interesting. No, we're not going to keep your name. We're keeping the Miskinis name. So I've gone with the name Dileta, I think is how you say it, and it means beautiful. Twins? Oh no. Oh no, not twins. Okay, and for the other girl, I've gone with the name Ludmina, which apparently means precious to the people or important to the people or, you know, loved, basically, is what I'm trying to say. It means loved. Okay, well, at least it was only two. At least it was only two. However, two. Oh my god. Evalda's face, she's like, girl, you messed up when you had two. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm reading too much into this, but like this seems risky and unnecessary. And please. Yeah, Evalda's shaking her head like me. I can't believe this. Twins and their daughters. Oh, please. May the dice be kind. Okay, you bounce, rock, cuddle, kiss, make silly face. You, same. Oh man. For Elzbieta to survive, she cannot roll the numbers 1, 11, or 15, and she has to roll twice, please. First baby, first baby. Second baby, second baby. Oh my gosh, come on. Oh no. Oh my gosh. Okay, for the babies to survive, they cannot roll the numbers 1, 5, 7, 10, 12, 15, 17, or 20. Baby 1 is fine. Baby 2 is also fine. Okay, well, congratulations to the children. But what about mom? Oh my gosh. You have to be kidding me. You have to be kidding me. At this point, it's almost like I don't know, like Simas's line is cursed or something. Like I don't know, but something's weird. Something's weird. Well, all of the Sims are cursed. What am I talking about? Why? Oh, Alexis, buddy, you gotta come over here and you gotta pull off something. Grim, are you around? Yes. Well, today has been an interesting day. I won't lie. I want to see tears, Alexis. This is your soulmate. Grim, all we've got is pleading. Grim, please. Haven't you taken enough from this family? Come on, Grim! You're killing me, dude. Oh my god. Dang, that was fast. Normally, I have a chance to freak out and then I get to sit there for forever. Oh, I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. And he's over there crying about his dad. He's like, we're cursed. Oh, Danielis, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Alexis, I'm so sorry. You and your brother are like carbon copies of each other, and that's carbon copies of your dad. Grim, why are you like this to us? And you have the gall to laugh when you talk to us? Widowed 2 days before your birthday. I'm sorry, fella. Evalda's really like, what is happening? What is happening here? I know, Evalda. I don't know what's happening either, man. Like, I don't get how this has happened or why this has happened or what we've done to make this happen. I mean, except for obviously rolling the rolls. Why don't you kiss her forehead and then kiss her forehead and bounce her and then feed her? Oh, guys, what do we do? What do we do? He'll have to remarry. He has several more baby tries. Oh, that's really nice of you. Instead of doing that though, Katrina, do you want to come over here? You can come over here and hang out with us, and because you've just lost your husband and now your brother-in-law has lost his wife, and so you can come over and hang out with us. We can be family in a time of loss together. Man, bummer.
Yes, miss.
Well, he seems like he's holding up well. I think that the joy of having two daughters is somewhat insulated him from the horror of losing his soulmate and wife. Did Katrina say that she would come over? Yeah, she's pretty depressed. She lost her husband and her child, so it's even worse than Alexis, because Alexis lost his wife, but he got two daughters out of that loss. Whereas for her, she lost a husband and her child, so it's extra terrible. She does have another daughter, though. But that daughter's father also passed away in an untimely accident, so I guess it is what it is. Why don't you come and chat here? And Alexis, yeah, go ahead and get something to eat and try to feel better. Okay, there they are. Our loved ones. Elzbieta and Simas. Oh, Simas, sorry, I haven't filled in your information. Katrina, I'm really sorry that this happened to you as well. These Sims, this isn't really fair or right, but I guess we'll put away her carrot pudding, the last thing she made, aside from her daughters, before untimely passing. Not the family reunion I was really expecting, but I guess such is life. You guys have to let me know what we should do about Alexis, because his future now, I mean, I thought he was going to be with Elzbieta for his whole life. And so now I don't really know what that means for what his future looks like. Do you think he'll get married again? Do you think that he will just try and raise his daughters? Do you think he'll take some time off to process everything? I think this will probably be the last time we see Katrina unless she magically becomes soulmates with somebody else, but I don't imagine that'll happen, at least not anytime soon. Do you want to go to the bathroom, sir? And then you can go and just cry it out. I think that's what's appropriate here. Oh man, Evaldo, way to say the wrong thing. Wow, you're married now. Congratulations. Is it really the best day of your life, like they say? Well, it probably would have been if it hadn't been for her husband dying like the next day of surgical complications from an unskilled medical treatment from a barber surgeon. Well, I guess on that note, we're going to go ahead and leave these guys here. In the background of this half year, the things that have happened are that Joan's illegitimate child that she had that was sent away became a child successfully. However, Henrika of Narva was up for her adult birthday, which she failed, and she was not able to be saved. Audrina Payne, it was her death year that she ruled when she became an elder, and so she has passed away. Lark Smith, who is one of Cole's children, successfully became a child, and Conrad Brewer also successfully became an adult. He passed his roles. So it's kind of a 50-50 year where about 50% of the Sims who had roles passed away and 50% of the Sims who had roles survived. So I guess that's better than 100% failure, I suppose. On Patreon, though, the pilgrimage rolls should be up. So go ahead and look over at those. If you have any ideas or suggestions, let me know. Of course, as well, let me know what you think we should do about Alexis's future now that he is the last son that Simas has who is still alive. Terrible track record for Simas. Oh my goodness. Okay. But, anyways, I hope that you've enjoyed this part. Let me know your thoughts and ideas in the comment section below, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye, everyone.